Oh, thank you. Please don't come off. The fish god, please don't let him come off.
Hey, you want to go fishing? Do you want to go fishing? Okay, well, I want to go fishing too. And we're going to get out of here right now and get an old bugger. We're going to head to a pond. Some repairs that I had made on a couple of reels that I bought from a gentleman going to look at a car. Went to look at a car. 1954 Chevrolet, I believe it was. Just so happens that the guy rebuilt fishing poles as a hobby. So anyway, he had fishing poles. It was like, ah, when I walked in, they were just everywhere. And most of them had old reels on them from way on back. And, you know, that literally was the dream to me right there. But, man, the fishing poles and the reels were awesome. So I bought a couple of them. I bought a Garcia-Mitchell with one of the craziest bail setups I've ever seen. And I bought a Shakespeare. I think it's a 2210, I believe is what it's called. It's actually these two guys sitting here next to me. And we're going to get them out on the water. I can't go too far from home today. I'm on call. So don't want to get too far away from home and all of a sudden that thing go off and I got to come flying back up here. And anyway, let's try not to think about that. Okay, yeah, it's totally out of my head now. So let's go fishing. What do you say? See you out there. Sometimes you gotta put in a little footwork to get where you want to fish, which I don't mind. I'm a hiker from way back. I'm using two fishing reels that I rebuilt. We have a Shakespeare, I'm thinking mid to late 60s. Wanted to give this guy a whirl. Got it on a Lew's laser speed stick. Like these things, get them at get them at Walmart. Great little rods. And I also have this crazy looking rascal here. This is a Garcia-Mitchell with one of the craziest bail setups on it, which I'll have to show you when we get up here and get ready to cast. On it I have a little chatterbait, which I'm hoping will do a little bit for us today. So we'll find out. We'll see what happens. And got the typical little panfish grub on there from Charlie Brewer. We're going to see what's going to happen today. All right, this will be like the first official cast that this thing has had in so many years I couldn't even begin to tell you. So hopefully you'll be able to see this. What happens is here with this thing, grab a string, press the bail, it releases, you cast, which, wow, that casted a really long way, and you just retrieve. Oh, I got a hit right there. Something was on her. Okay, this is where we came, and this is where the snake was trying to run us around. We ain't scared of no snakes, providing we know where they're at. I think one thing I may end up doing is taking a little clicker out of this thing. All right, well, that was the first few casts for this one. This will be the first cast. Literally, I mean, I haven't even casted these things in the backyard. Usually I'll take them out there and give them a shot, but oh, I forgot this one's got a clicker too. Now this one is just your typical, you know, it's made very much like a Mitchell reel used to be. They're clunky. What if something hit there? They're clunky, old-fashioned, but they still do, there we go. They still do basically the same thing that all fishing reels do. Yeah, boy, I tell you what, I get some jumping fish. That is one thing. Oh, listen to you pull the drag on this old boy. There you go.
Nice little bass. Good way to start the day. There we go. Yeah, good little guy. And the reel did well. I got to tighten the drag a little bit because that little guy there was pulling it. I'll take some pictures if I catch some more. A little bit to the left over there. I'm sorry, my left and my rights are... Hey, what just happened? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Jim. What's going on here? We're working again. Oh. And we just had to wait it out. That's all we had to do. And you know what I didn't do is tighten that drag at all. Hey, did I catch you last time I was here? Big guy, talk to me. You look a little smaller than the ones I caught before. But you're still a really pretty fish. And you're a little chilly. You're a little colder than the last ones I caught. So maybe that's part of the issue. Very cool. See ya. Alright, going back with that jawbone that I like so much that the tails pop off of. But you know what? That's fine. They catch fish. And if I catch 3 or 4 with it and the tail pops off, then so be it. It pops off. We're okay with that. Be like an action figure. Jawbone 2-inch grubs with tail popping action. I'm not quite sure I like the way that even sounded. Let's just disregard that. We'll give a few more casts over here. Oh no, there we go again. I'd love to know what's causing that. And I'm going to find out what is doing that. Okay, that time she skipped on everything. Something in there's sticking. That's got to be what it is. And we're going to fix it. Nope. That's disturbing. We'll figure out what that is. You dirty. It's this piece right here. All right, we ain't got much happening over here right now. We're going to move to a different spot after this one more cast, because you know that's the one thing that we as anglers ask each other on a normal basis. You dirty, is that what would have happened if I'd have just cast it one more time? And in this case, nothing would have happened. All right, let's move over to a different spot. And maybe I can knock this reel on the side of a rock or something along the way and make it start working again. That's a wobbly little doowacky right there, whatever that is. I gotta figure out the technical name for that, because I'm sure doowacky's not it. Hey, I think something, yeah, something hit it. Something took off with it, but it didn't get that hook in there. This reel was in a closet, or I was in a garage, and would have, there we, oh man, I missed him again. I don't know how they're not getting that thing in their mouth. It wasn't doing anything. It was just sitting there. And now, look where it is. Out here, catching fishes. No, she's sticking for whatever reason. I don't understand. Just what? Click. Ah, click. Ah, come on. Click. Ah, it's dirty. I don't understand. What just happened? Yes, I've got it all around and backwards and forwards and behind. How did I do it? Click. Oh, dirty. All right, well, I think I'm going to give one more shot here to this. And it's still got that stupid thud. It's not supposed to have that when I click the bail in, so that means it's not going to work. Come on, you dirty. I wish I could take you apart right here and figure out what's going on, but I don't think I can. Alright, we're going to move to another spot around this pond here. Maybe on that little bank right in front of us to the left. And maybe, just maybe, I can take this thing apart and try to figure out what's going on in there. Because I don't know if I can see the clicker clacker and a doo-whacker smacky thing. go up here in the grass. Well, boys and girls, I think I see the problem already. Just like with the rest of my family, there's a screw loose. Always bring your leather Gerberman with you, because you just don't never know when you're going to need that thing. I ain't kidding. See, look at me right now. We're going to tighten that down. I said we're going to tighten that down. Yep, that turned. Look at it as it's turning. Okay, we don't want it to be like so tight that the mechanism doesn't function. Alright, we're going to go with that. And we're going to put this rascal back together. You know the one thing I haven't got used to yet is talking to myself. Alright, here we are. We're going to give the first cast of this after our on-site repair. See how this thing does now. Okay, we got a cast going. Yes, sir, Bob and his other brother, Bob, which I think is Bob, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, there we go. I don't know what that was, but whatever's over that way, it's got to be another bluegill. I can tell he's fighting too hard. No, that's actually a bass. What in the world? What in the world? Which explains why it hit twice. I have a lot of luck with that type of thing. I don't know why. Some people do, some people don't, but for some crazy reason, I can throw back into the same spot after missing one if it's a bass and get him again. I don't know if the rest of y'all have that kind of luck, but I did. Hey, who are you biting? Stop that. Nice little bass. Little fella. See you, little fella. It would be nice. Oh, oh. Yes. And I said it would be nice. And right when I said it would be nice, it got off. That's what it got. It got off. That, ladies and gentlemen, in the top 10 things of disappointing, that's probably a 3. I'd rank that up there as a 3. Maybe I just have to say it again, like, it sure would be nice if it just something would hook into this thing and I could reel it in. Instead, I'm so unhappy that that one got away. Very unhappy. I'm unhappier than a mosquito in a mannequin factory there. But he hit it. He hit pretty hard too. And I was reeling. He was pulling. And I noticed nothing was coming in. And I said, well, the reason nothing's coming in, dummy, is because your drag ain't set. All right, I'm putting the vibe on the reel here in the rod. I'm vibing right now. I was vibing, and I missed him. Oh my goodness gracious, dear me, oh dear, oh my, holy McMoly. The new sandwich at McDonald's. Oh, how I'd love to catch a fish on this crazy Garcia-Mitchell setup that I've fixed. It would make me happy, so happy I'd slap your pappy, if you would just let me catch a fish. Let's do something here. Let's get on to something. Let's have something happen. See some action. Because people don't want to watch all this nonsense. Just standing here casting a roll, a pole, a reel. That pole roll? You can't look at that thing and tell me it don't look good to a fish. I'd eat that sucker. If there's anything else in here. Oh, thank you. Please don't come off. Please don't come off. Please don't come off. The fish god, please don't let him come off. Yes, I hear that drag. He's pulling it, but I'm pulling him too. Dun dun dun. Insert Elvis entering the stage music here. Oh, enter hook into skin right here. That hook was hardly, I just tipped it and it came out of his mouth. Now, you know, here's the thing. I'm going to look real quick at this camera and see if it's actually... Oh, yeah, she's recording. It just makes me happy. Look at that. It ain't big, but he hit it.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back. Here we are. What was it? What did I just do? Was that like some Elvis Presley Kung Fu on the stage? Anyway, we're back here at the old table of contents at the Wanna Go Fishing headquarters. Had a good day. Had a fun day. As usual, the batteries died on the GoPro. I've really got to do... Can we talk here? Let me just be straightforward with you, okay? I've got 2 batteries. I should have more. It's just that simple, because 90% of the battery life gets killed just not doing anything, not catching nothing, just rambling on, talking. It's crazy, but it happens. It's how it works. And usually, it's how it works. The batteries die, you start catching fish. And I did. So, put some of those fish on Instagram, the ones that didn't make it to video. I'm really going to invest. If you're going to do this, if this is something you want to do, I don't care if your kid wants to do it for some reason or another, wants to, whatever it wants to do. If you got a wife that does crafts and arts and whatever, or you work on cars or whatever, get more than 2 batteries, okay? Get 4. Get 2 cameras if you can. Because it's a lot easier to change the camera, pull it out, pop another one in, it's on and go, than it is to sit there and take the battery out and pull the battery out. And don't do it by the lake, okay? Don't ever do it by the lake, because you know where it's going to fall when it comes out? It's going to go bloop, 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 splash. And you're going to be sitting there twiddling your fingers going, now I got no battery. Well, the dead battery might be the one, and who knows which battery falls in there. The camera could fall in there. Anyway, that's my little bit of opinion and knowledge on so far on what I'm doing. Anyway, let's get off of that and let's get on to fishing. Okay, we had some fun today. I caught some fish. Today was about just getting out more than it was anything, and getting out with these 2 fellows right here that I rebuilt. To me, it's great to do this. I enjoy this. This is a really fun thing to do, is to take these things, and it's a blast from the past to get out there and catch fish with these guys. Yeah, they're noisy, they're clunky, they're heavier than normal. They're not near as smooth as the newer stuff. But, you know, again, this is what got us where we are today, boys. And they don't deserve to be left behind. Okay? So, get them out there, fix them up, clean them up, and go fishing with them. Now, I want to give you a little bit closer up view of this Garcia-Mitchell, because this thing is really the coolest. And hey, how about catching... I caught fish on this thing here. Little chatterbait I literally bought this morning at Walmart, and the tail is a Zoom, little bright blue. I didn't even look at the color, but it's a Zoom trailer, and I just put it on there, gave it a shot, seen what happened. Let's look at this thing right here, okay? I'm going to show you this guy because I think it is one of the neatest things in the world, and that functions, okay? Now I'm going to get it wound around here. Okay, your string, of course, goes right up here like so. I'm making sure that everybody can see it. And you just tap the bail, okay? And man, you cast, which I'm just going to drop the bait, bloop, on the floor over there. And it really likes it when you got some tension on the line. So when you cast it, you know, you have to bring it back up. But I mean, look how easily that thing pulls the bail down. It is amazing reel. I had a really, really good time with this thing out there. Caught some fish with it, with that crazy bait that I was using, and I am extremely happy with that. Okay, and then the Shakespeare 2210. Hey man, we made an on-site repair. We fixed it in the field and went fishing. How about that? How about that? And then it worked perfectly. Flawless. And you know what's so funny? And that's... I'm just looking at the bait more so than I am the reel. The reason I stopped fishing and stopped using it, I'm going to see if I can get this in here. I'm going to look down here at my camera and see. Can you notice the bait? What's missing from this picture? Anybody can you tell me? Tail's gone. Something nailed this thing and took the tail right off of it. And I said then, you know what? Tail's gone. Time to go home. This is, forget it. The batteries are dead in the camera anyway, so I was really just Instagram fishing at that point. But anyway, had a great day. I had a great time. Something I gotta say, I got a little buddy out there in West Virginia. West, by God, Virginia. Jackson, good friend of mine. Great friend of mine now. Great baseball player from what I understand too. Well, he wants to become a fisherman, and I'm telling you what, I'm sending him some stuff so he can become a fisherman. And his mother and his father are going to get him out there and get him fishing. And any questions he has, he's going to give me a call. And it's great. He's 9 years old. He wants to start fishing. I love that. Can't tell you how much I love that. It almost puts a big fat lump in my throat the size of that fist right there. So, Jackson, you know, get on out there and get to fishing, man. Hit some home runs, throw some strikes, throw some people out at second, whatever position you play. But anyway, it was good talking to you. Your stuff is on the way, little brother. It's on the way. Anyway, again, thank you guys for watching. I had a good day today. I had a really good time putting these relics out there and going fishing. If you enjoy what you see, please hit the subscribe. Please click on the bell. Please give me the thumbs up. Give me a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I'm having a blast. Said it before, I'll say it again. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.